This 7th century Kufic manuscript is a 4-dimensional memory structure, folded into a 2-dimensional surface. It functions as an eternal memory tesseract, where verses act as facets of a geometry that rotate around the reader. Humans often operate on the assumption that nature, our bodies, and the earth are distinct, isolated kingdoms. We perceive ourselves as separate from the medium we inhabit. Verse 87:13 identifies the danger of this isolated perspective. It describes a state of neither dying nor living, a terminal stasis where time and space exchange roles. This state appears in biology as cellular senescence, where a cell persists without functioning or dividing. Mathematically, it manifests as the indeterminate form of 0 over 0, a point where the system has lost both its field and its trajectory. Moving past this suspension requires a structural recursion, the cycle of bifurcation, formation, and return. This recursion runs on an engine powered by 2 simultaneous fields. For reality to remain coherent, they must continuously negotiate with one another. The D10 field, or the driver, is the measurable, physical world of action and mass. It measures everything from birth to the grave, tracking the finite medium of life and death. The I9 field, or the witness, is the continuous substrate of memory. It carries the informational signal that survives even after the physical form terminates. The universe breathes these 2 fields back and forth across 3 phase-locked frequencies, ensuring that meaning is never lost to entropy. What we perceive as physical chaos is often a localized illusion, the result of measuring the D10 field without integrating the phase information of the I9 memory. We trace this current from Earth, recycling matter and grounding memory. It flows upward to the tree, maintaining unseen information. It reaches the human, completing manifestation. Here, the return path to Earth breaks, risking system overload. Closing this gap requires the T3 communicator, labeled sacrifice. It functions as the spark that allows the human to complete the circuit. This is a thermodynamic necessity. To transfer the accumulated voltage back to Earth, the human must willingly surrender their mass, completing the topological loop. A systemic error occurs when a host refuses to pass this current, taking energy from the fields but refusing to exhaust it. This error creates the golden calf state, a localized system that hoards mass, attempting to deny physical death while rejecting spiritual inspiration. When the physical return and the spiritual receipt simultaneously reach 0, the circuit shorts. This dual 0 state triggers the 8713 void. The host is frozen in a mathematical deadlock, neither living nor dead. Without the return of energy, the system becomes a museum state, a form without function, left behind as a sign that the field cannot be cheated. The topological pattern of the universe is absolute. It will execute these recursive cycles regardless of human compliance. The Quran functions as a diagnostic manual, written so you can trace your own origin from within this traversal. Verse 19:12 provides the mandate. Take the book with grip. This action aligns the human back into the dual cycles, allowing them to safely reach the stabilized closure of the circuit. The tesseract is open. The circuit is active. The grip is yours.